Hey, what's up guys? It's Alex Caruso here. We are going to be cooking a chicken pesto pasta. It's one of my favorite meals because it kind of just gets me in my routine for game day. Great starch, light pesto sauce, and a little protein thrown on top. I'm going to take you step by step, show you today. We're going to start, we're going to get this pan nice and hot. A little salt and pepper, just basics, get it going. We're gonna throw some olive oil into our pan. It's a long season, it's a lot of grind, it's a lot of recovery, and the better you can eat, it just sets you up for success. Just the meat and potatoes, so to say, just to get a little protein in there, and then obviously the pastas, the carbs, which is the fuel source for game days for me. Okay, pan looks ready, olive oil is ready to cook. We're gonna slide the chicken in, give it a nice sear, just to keep the fats low on the chicken. Hear that sizzle, it's starting to cook already. While that's going on, we're gonna slide our penne into the boiling water. It is ready to go. You might ask why penne? Penne for me is just really simple. You get the other shells, they're either too small, or you get the linguine, it's a little hard to pick up. So for me, it's just a personal favorite. I probably meal prep 2 meals a day to try and get as many calories in as possible because, like I said, it's a long season. A lot of sweat, a lot of calories burned, you gotta refuel. Okay, chicken's starting to get a nice little white color on the bottom, so that's when you know it's ready to flip. My expert flipping skills, as you can see, it's starting to get a nice golden brown. And now that we've flipped it, we're gonna throw it straight into the oven and let it finish in there. And you can throw the whole pan in because it's a full metal pan. Okay, we're gonna let that cook for 10 to 15 minutes, and while we do that, we're gonna go make our pesto sauce. Chicken's in the oven. Now we're gonna make our pesto sauce. Homemade pesto sauce, a little healthier because we know the ingredients that we're gonna put in it. We can manage it a little more. We know all that's going in. So first, we're gonna start with a handful of basil, which is our traditional pesto base. But today, because we're trying to get more veggies in, we're gonna throw some spinach leaves in there as well. Next, we're gonna take a teaspoon of garlic, throw that in there. As you can see, freshly cut. Then we're gonna take a handful, a little sprinkle of Parmesan, because everyone loves cheese. Put that in there. And then fresh walnuts as well. So you might be asking why we threw walnuts in there. It's a very healthy fat. Like we said, professional athletes, we're trying to be as professional as we can. Lastly, we're gonna take half a lemon and squeeze that in there. And then finally, we're gonna throw our olive oil in on top. Next, rookie mistake, make sure you get the lid on top of the blender, and then we're gonna mix it up. All right, looks good. And that is a nice creamy sauce. We should be ready to go on top of the pasta. Okay, now that the chicken is done and the pasta is finished, we are gonna mix it all up, cut this chicken, and plate it. Spread that out a little bit, grab this beautiful pesto sauce. So when I'm on the road, I try to just stick, like we talked about earlier, just to the basics, right? I try to get a protein, I try to get a carb, and I try to get a fruit or vegetable. I do sneak in a little red meat every now and then, but for the most part, chicken, fish, starch, and then get that salad, and that usually keeps me going, and then just making sure I'm hydrated. Okay, the pasta looks pretty well mixed. Take a look at that. That's looking really good. Next, we're gonna come over and we're gonna cut this chicken up, get some nice little angles. Plate the pasta. That is looking fantastic, if I do say so myself. And there you have it, chicken pesto pasta, Alex Caruso's favorite pregame meals, and it is looking divine, if I do say so myself.